Alrighty, welcome back to the One Bar and Lupagus show. I am Lupagus going solo today with the NFL draft profile for you on a guy who has been recently linked to the Minnesota Vikings in quite a few mocks. I don't know if it's just people really think this is going to be the pick or if it's just, a big name doing it and then everybody else following suit. But we're going to look at USC guard / tackle Alijah Vera-Tucker. All right, Vera-Tucker, there's plenty to like about this guy. He's 6'4", 300 pounds, big, thick upper body, nice long arms, tough to get around. He's got a stout lower half, thick legs, strong buttocks. This guy can probably squat like 2 cars on each side. He's got power. He's got strength. He's very athletic, too. He moves exceptionally well. He can get outside, lead a play to the outside very, very quickly. He can seal off that edge. His form, his technique is everything you'd want. This guy really does look like a plug and play left guard, a guy who's going to start from day one for whatever team drafts him. I already mentioned he's versatile. He can swing outside, play tackle in a pinch. You take this guy, he's probably going to be the Vikings left guard going forward with the possibility that he could be the left tackle down the road. I think him and Ezra Cleveland would probably compete for that spot. So as good as he is, as good as he looks, he's got plenty of positive. I just recently watched his Notre Dame tape, and I got to be honest, and this isn't just me not wanting to guard at pick 14. I think I made that abundantly clear. If you guys watch the show, read any articles I write for Zone Coverage or Viking Age, I do not want to guard at pick 14. I don't want an offensive player. Really, at pick 14, I think it has to be defense. And watching Vera-Tucker against Notre Dame, he did his job fine. He made the blocks he needed to make, but he wasn't dominant to me. He didn't look like he was overpowering anybody, dominating guys, any pancake blocks. He was getting there and he was making the blocks he had to make. I mean, he wasn't getting overpowered either, but for a guard, you're going to pick at the 14th overall pick in a draft that's loaded with a lot of good players. I just didn't see it. I did not see it. Just from that Notre Dame tape. I didn't go and watch anything else, but that did not jump out at me as a very, 14th overall pick worthy performance. But that being said, this guy would definitely upgrade the Vikings offensive line. I think he's a day one starter. But the question I got asked too, and this is why I'm not a fan of taking, especially a guard at 14, how much can you actually improve the Vikings offense? They were 4th overall last year, and that was with a shit O-line. Kirk Cousins did everything he could. We were putting up I think we averaged 29 points a game. If you drafted a guard, you can go up to 2, go up to 1, score 4 or 5 more points a game. Yeah, that's great. But if you can't stop anybody on the back end on the other side of the ball, I think that's your main problem. So I think this pick has to be defense. I'd be fine with Vera-Tucker if we traded that down a spot or 2, get a 2nd round pick, and then just take him and then go heavy defense after that. That would be okay. As far as picking him at 14, no way. Definitely not on board with that. I would be very, very upset. And I think a lot of that has to do with, I just feel like Mike Zimmer, even Spielman, I think they're in make or break years. I think they have to get in the playoffs next year, have to make a strong push for a Super Bowl. And I don't think taking an interior offensive lineman at 14 is going to help them get there. If this was a coaching staff, a regime that was early, that you could take a guy that you're really looking to improve down the road with, I think Vera-Tucker would make more sense. But right now, I think we have to have an impact player at 14. I don't think he gives you that. I just don't think there's that much room for improvement. Obviously, the line needs to get better, but the offense as a whole really can't improve a whole hell of a lot. So as far as getting the One Bar and Lupagus seal of approval, I'm pretty sure One Bar feels the same with me on this one. It's definitely a no. It's up on Vera-Tucker at 14. A little bit later, I like it a little bit more, but and maybe I'll go back and watch some more tape on him, see if I actually see that overpowering, dominating performance that I want to see from a guard. I'm going to take that early. But right now, it's a hard pass for me on Vera-Tucker at 14. So let me know in the comments below if you guys agree with me or if you want to see Vera-Tucker in purple at pick 14. Remember to drop hashtag sauce to get in the drawing when we hit 2,500 subscribers to get in the drawing for that beautiful Jimmy Klein saucer print. Look good on anybody's wall, bathroom, bedroom, doesn't matter, office, church, wherever you want to put it, it's going to fit in perfectly. All right. Until then, guys, be sure to always keep your skull in your hole.